Sitting in the supermarket, trolley going down the hill. Yeah, do you like doing 50 miles an hour downhill? And about 5 miles an hour uphill? No, it does. We'll take a left turn shortly, I think, and then just as it starts to ramp up, we'll turn right.
Hey everyone, how you doing? So as promised, second video from the weekend, so out riding with Ilkeston Cycle Club. Depending on which way around you actually watch these videos, disclaimer, in the other video, and this will mean nothing to you if you're watching this one first, but I did say that that climb was about, this climb rather, is about 10 to 12 minutes long, and it isn't, it's around about 6. So I kind of, having watched back as I was editing this together, I thought I would include kind of 4 or 5 minutes or so, sort of the lead in really to Beacon. And the reason for doing that not only is to kind of bump things out a little bit. I'm practically on my own here, I think, anyway, for the next 30 seconds or so with all the guys behind me. But the conversation, that's one thing that you kind of forget once you're out riding with the group, and it's only then when you sort of watch back and listen back to some of the conversations that are taking place. So I guess somebody either gut feeling or could see on the map on their sort of Garmin or head unit or whatever, could see that there was a climb imminent. And yeah, I've been banging on about Beacon probably from the time that we met. One thing that I didn't say to any of the guys is that I did actually ride up it only a week ago, and I've checked back over my data, and it was bang on a week kind of prior. And I touched on in the other video, again, it will mean nothing to you at all if you're watching this one first, but I did actually PR that, and it was totally unexpected. You know, the reality is I've been injured on and off for 12 months, probably about 4 kilos heavier than I was my previous PR, and so yeah, I was just thrilled to bits. But anyway, enough about that. I think otherwise I've ridden up Beacon only twice before with somebody else, and even then it's kind of been one person, 2 people tops. Normally what I like to do is when I see people in the distance is try and catch them, because that kind of gives me a bit of a marker. So this is the first time, in fact that's wrong, this is the first time since the first time that I went up this with, so that was maybe 4 years ago, 5 years ago, in a group. So this was going to be a lot of fun, and I'm kind of going to shut up in a minute. There's Jeff going on his attack. Sorry Jeff, but I think you knew, just like we did, that it was going to be short-lived. Hopefully you didn't regret that too much, because yeah, 1.8k in length this is, and keep your eye on kind of the bottom left-hand corner. I won't claim to be absolutely certain that I'm going to get this right, but I think this climb kind of peaks at around about the 12 or 13% mark, and it just kind of bumps up and down really the whole way. So 1.8k in length, you've kind of got this initial ramp, a couple of parts when it kind of peaks for a relatively short distance, flattens out a little bit, and then kicks up at the end. So, you know, sorry guys, but confession, I have ridden up here, I think 10, possibly 11 times, and apart from twice, I've PR'd this every single time. So yeah, sorry, because I do feel like a bit of a cheat. I just didn't have the heart to kind of tell you afterwards. I wouldn't say I've perfected it. There's people clearly go up here faster than what I do, but I guess I've just worked out kind of the pacing for me. But what I really, really liked about this is, what is it there? Quickly, guys, do the counting. So 3 people up ahead, and then, and this is the other thing I need to apologise for. I'm absolutely awful with names, and I'm just not confident enough to kind of call people's names out. But you guys, well, hopefully you know who you are. You didn't go too lightheaded from going up here. So yeah, it was really nice to kind of have that sort of unofficial race, if you like. And yeah, I was quite pleased, with obviously how I kind of went. But most pleasing for me was that we actually had fun. Or hopefully people had fun anyway. I certainly did. So I'm going to shut up because I think it's important really that you kind of hear the heavy breathing, the coughing, and the spluttering, and also actually this road is not smooth at all. So hopefully it's enjoyable viewing. It's going to be more enjoyable for some than others, but hey, there we go. And thanks for watching.